I need a volunteer for this Friday presentation. Any volunteer? There is a rule because everyone wants to do presentation as late as possible. And given the size of the class, of course, each one of you may have to do at least 2 presentations. Okay? But anyway, no one wants to do the presentation early on. Maybe you want to wait. You want to observe how other students do the presentation, and then you want to update your presentation skill or update the content. Everyone has the same strategy. Therefore, if you do the presentation early, then I'll give you more generous grading on your presentation. So there is a pros and cons. If you do the presentation late, maybe you can do the better presentation, but it will be harder for you to get a good grade for your student presentation. So which one want to do the presentation this Friday? What? About anything interesting about finance. Again, you can find the topic in the news, finance news, or you can find the ideal presentation topic in finance articles, academic article, or any thought of your creative thought about finance. Anything would be fine. But again, ideally, your student presentation can be related with your final term paper. Okay, that would be ideal in order to reduce redundant effort. So anyway, any volunteer for this Friday presentation? No? Then I will assign. Okay. So I have to open roll sheet again. What did you? I heard something from you. Oh, you want to do this Friday? If you want to use PowerPoint, that's fine. If you want to use MS Word, it is fine. If you don't want to use anything, that is also fine. And it is up to you. Okay. So, yes. Yes, that would be fine. Yeah. I mean, obviously, Friday is the day after tomorrow, so you don't have time to analyze to undertake any statistical analysis. So I know that. So you can summarize any interesting news, finance news. That would be also fine. So do you want to do that? Okay, good idea. Yeah, 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, what is your name? Sorry. Kim? That is the most common family name in Korea, so I cannot. Okay, let me check the. Okay, let me write down. However, let me write down exact name of you. So, is it your name? Yes. Okay, you are from Vietnam. Oh, okay. And then Monday, 1 week later, next Wednesday, what is your name? Kevin. Okay, good. Again, I think, yes, I definitely believe it is a better strategy to do your presentation as early as possible. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. 뭐 어쩔 수 없지 뭐 그러면. So okay, what is your name? Okay. Oh really? Okay, then later I want you to appear in the roll sheet first. Okay, there are too many volunteers, so Okay, we will decide the next present other slot for other presentations maybe this Friday. Okay, and you have a very strong preference on some specific date, you can may send me an email to request your presentation for the particular day. Okay, and then what else? Okay, so and in this class you have to write a term paper. Term paper is very important for your grade, and term paper should be written in English. And then many of you, especially exchange students, I know you are very comfortable in English, so you have some advantage. However, some Korean students, because English is a second language, I know it is uncomfortable to write a term paper in English, but you don't have to worry about it. Okay, I'll give you a tip. Okay, how to write English article. Okay, English essay. First, rule 1. Please use short sentence. Okay, if your sentence is more than 2 lines, it is likely that there is a problem. In that case, you can decompose. Okay, you can separate your long sentence into 2 or 3 short sentences, sequence of short sentences. Okay, so if you use like a short sentences like "I love her," something like that, that is perfect English, right? You are not likely to make mistake if you use short sentences. So if you use a series of short sentences, you can write perfect English. So it is fine. Okay. So similar recommendation is that do not use complex sentences. Like there is one sentence and that sentence is connected with other sentence using like where, when, those kind of thing, and connected with another sentence with and or something like that. Please do not use that kind of complex sentences. I recommend subject, verb, object type sentence. I like school. I like the class. How simple is that? Okay, something like that. Subject, verb, object type sentence. And then please do not use long paragraph. Paragraph is 문단, sentence is 문장. Okay, 6 to 7 sentences per paragraph would be fine. Okay, again, if your paragraph becomes like 10 lines, 10 lines would be fine. Like if sometimes it becomes like 20 lines, okay, so please don't do that. If your paragraph is like 20 lines, separate into like 4, 3 shorter paragraphs. By the way, if you have any question, please stop me anytime. Any question up to now? No. And then another one is in each paragraph, there should be a topic sentence. Okay? The series of the first sentence in each paragraph should construct a nice storyline. So check whether this storyline is logical and flows well. So let me give you an example. This is not easy, but let me check New York Times. Okay, New York Times, and then so this is one paragraph, second paragraph. So the first sentence. Oh, this is kind of long sentence, but first sentence in each paragraph it should be a topic sentence, and each topic sentence should be connected well. So if I want to read this news article quickly, for example, I should be able to read only the first line, this line, and this line, something like that. So if read only first sentences in each paragraph, then I should be able to understand the entire article well. Okay? It should be. In order for me to understand this news article well by reading just first sentences, then the second rule is that the series of the first sentences should be connected logically and should form nice storyline. Right? And then next one is do your best about articles such as actually I'm not good at articles because English is also my secondary language, so I always get wrong about this part. So I understand. Because in Korean we don't have articles, so although it's very hard. Of course for Germans they have a lot of articles. Right? Is anyone from Germany? Right? I mean German, I know German language has a very complicated rule for articles, right? Yeah, in Korea we don't have, so it is most difficult part for me when I write something in English. So anyway, but when you read English writing, still article is very important. Without proper articles, it gets much more difficult to understand news article, any article. So I know it is very hard, but still do your best about articles. And then lastly, when you write a term paper there should be at least one research question and then answers to a question. So your term paper is basically answer to your own question. So you ask a question to yourself and you answer the question yourself. Okay, that is your term paper. And then what is the research question? I will explain in detail about term paper better, but what is the research question? Research question, okay? Again, your term paper should be your own answer to your own research question. Then what is the research question? Research question, it should be, it is from Duke. I am from Duke. Anyway, research question, okay? Research question, it is a sentence, it's a question sentence, right? It is a sentence ending with question mark. Specifying research question is the methodological point of departure of a scholarly research in both the natural and social science. So yeah, any scholarly article, any scholarly research is about answering a research question. Okay, so you have to ask a question to yourself, and so basically the quality of your term paper is likely to be determined by the quality of your research question. It depends on what good question you ask to yourself. So you have to come up with a good research question. Then how do I know my research question is good or bad? Okay, there is some way to find out whether your research question is good or bad. Okay. First, your research question should be original. Okay, so it should be a kind of question that no one has ever asked yet. Okay, so that question should be original. I understand that it is very hard to come up with the original research question. That is very hard. One idea is that you can come up with a research question and Google it, then there is a already answer to your research question, and then you narrow down the research question. For example, if you are interested in what should be the financial, Suppose your research question is how to invest in Korean market. Suppose that is your research question. Obviously, that shouldn't be the original research question, right? There must be a lot of questions. A lot of people already asked that question, how to invest in Korean market. But if you are still interested in the question of how to invest in Korean market, you can narrow down until it becomes original. So, okay, how to invest in Korean market is not original, then you can narrow down. How to invest in Korean stock market, okay? Then there are fewer number of answers for that, but still it is not original, okay? Then you can narrow down further. How to invest in Korean stock market before it opens market, okay? In pre-opening season or pre-opening time. Korean stock market opens at 9 o'clock and close at 3 p.m. But it is possible to invest in stock market before 9 a.m. or after 3 p.m. Okay? Then you can narrow down further. But still there should be answers, and you can narrow down further. how to invest in Korean stock market before market opens, and then invest in like Kosdaq stock, something like that. Okay, so you can narrow it down. Then sometime, eventually, I think your research question can become original. Okay, that's a tip. Second, but originality is not everything. Maybe you can come up with an original research question. Okay, I know an academic article. No. Anyway, maybe you can come with an original research question, but secondly, it should be interesting. Okay, you come up with the original research question, but it may be so trivial and so uninteresting that maybe no one want to know the answer about that. Then it is not good research question. So it should be original and it should be interesting. Okay, you should come with the original research question and you should come with the interesting research question. Third one is related with the second one, but your research question should be something important. It should be significant. Okay, maybe your research question is original and interesting, but maybe it doesn't have any practical or academic implication, or policy implication, or any managerial implication. Then it is not good research question. Okay, I think those three would be enough: original, interesting, and important. Okay, from day one, from today, please do your best. Okay, when you eat your lunch, when you sleep, please do your best to come up with some interesting research question. Once you come up with the research question, then writing an answer for your research question would be much easier. Okay, come up with the research question is the most difficult part. Writing a paper about your thought on the answer to the research question is much easier part. And I think on the web there is even hint about how to find interesting research question. So whenever you have question, you can ask to Google. Okay, where do I start? So there is a lot of tip on the web how to find interesting, important, and original research question. Okay, coming up with research questions. Okay, so there are tips, so please use them. And then term paper format. When you write a term paper, your term paper should follow specific format. Okay, there is a format guideline. I will explain to you about this format later, because format is not important at this stage. You have to come up with an interesting research idea, and that is the first step. Okay, so I'll explain this term paper format maybe next week. And then this is, once you come up with a research question, then you have to undertake your research. Then how I can undertake my research to answer that research question? This is a step-by-step approach. Okay, I think I'm too kind. Okay, so it is a step-by-step approach. I can explain to you later as well. Yeah, this is all for class introduction. Any question? Yes, Kim. Can you access Hanyang portal? In Hanyang portal, if you go to class webpage, okay, this is Hanyang University portal, and then you can go My Home. Can I use in English version? And then there is a class homepage. Let me log on again with the English menu. This is Korean, this is English. So you know this portal, right? Do you have ID and password for this one? Kim? No, not yet. Okay, so anyway, let me explain. There is another way, but ID and password, then you have this one, so you can go my home, and then my home, okay? And then there is a finance case research, go, okay? Then you have this one, and then syllabus, and then there is homepage link. So this is one idea. The easier one is you can type my name in the Google. For your information, this is my name, 현구강. And then there is a Google site, okay, and teaching, okay, resume research. If you want to know about me, I think I can introduce myself, okay. Teaching and research, so you can go click teaching. And then 2015 spring, okay, and then finance case research, click this one. And then we have this place, okay. Easy, okay. Any other question? Yes. It is up to you. Yes. 1 page would be fine. 100 page would be fine. Yes. It is perfectly up to you. Okay. Any other question? No. Okay. And then let me introduce myself. So again, this is my web page, and you can click this one, and there is another link, and then yeah, this is me, and then yeah, this is brief bio about me, and I'm currently professor at Hanyang University Physics School. Yeah, from 2010. It is already 5th year already 6th year in Hanyang University. It's amazing, okay? And then I was a research fellow at Harvard University, and before Hanyang University, I was in Ewha Women's University 1 year. Exchange student. Have you ever been to Hongdae or Sinchon area? Yeah, that is the most exciting area in Seoul. Please go there at night, Friday night. You will enjoy your night in Seoul. Anyway, it is in Sinchon, and I was there in 1 year in Ewha Women's University. And then before Ewha Women's University, I was now defunct, now bankrupt, Lehman Brothers. Yeah, I was in Lehman Brothers at Tokyo office, Tokyo's Asia headquarters. I stayed there roughly 3 years. I had to leave there because it is gone, okay? And then I have short experiences in Samsung Asset Management. I have a summer internship, research paid intern in International Monetary Fund in Washington, D.C. And I did management consulting, and I was Air Force officer. Yeah, I got PhD in Duke University. I have a master's degree in University of Virginia. I have undergraduate degree in Seoul National University, and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, any question about me? No? Yeah, this is the first class, and I don't want to cover any content for this topic, but I want to know about you. So I have an idea. Why don't you one by one come here and introduce yourself? Okay, let me open the where is it? Okay. Okay, one by one. Yonghyun-woo. Yeah, come and then introduce yourself. in English, English is preferable, but if you think you are very uncomfortable in introducing yourself in English, please use Korean.
Hi, my name is Hyun-Woo, and I entered Nanyang University in 2009. And actually, I'm 27 years old in Korean, and I live in Nanyang City, in Gyeonggi Province. Happy to get to know you.
Have you completed your military service? Have you completed your military service in the army?
Yeah.
What was your role in the army?
Uh,
행정병 or
no,
what?
I drove. I drove.
Oh, you're a driver.
So, howitzer, like tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Great. Thank you. 예. 이현호. By the way, you don't have to inform us your age. Yeah, it is not. If you want to do that, you can do that, but it is not required. Okay.
Hello, my name is Hyun Lee, and I major in finance business. And I'm not that good at finance, but I am very interesting to know about finance, so I'll try hard. And it is happy to know you, and I live in Gyeonggi, so it's very fun. Thank you.
Thank you. 김형빈.
Hi, my name is Hyun-Bin Kim, and in fact, I'm not major in finance business. I major in economics and finance, and this is my minor finance business because I'm interested in finance and I'm planning study finance more after graduating Hanyang University. And I'm happy to meet you, and I want to learn valuable things together in this class. Thank you.
Good. Actually, finance and economics very closely related with each other. I think finance is more closely related with economics than with business. Finance is like a subset of the economics, I think. And the difference between, like in business, we have a lot of disciplines like marketing, strategy. The gap between like marketing and finance is far wider than the gap between finance and other economics subfield, I believe. And my major was also economics in my undergraduate study. 그 부전공이라고 했나? 네. 오케이. 부전공이면 학점 인정은 되겠네, 이게. 오케이. And then 이정음. Yes, she's not. 김예찬.
Hello everyone, my name is Ye-chan Kim, and also you can call me just Alex for foreign students. And I live in Hanyang. I live in Wangsinri right now, and I come from Busan, where it's nearby the southeast of Korea. And I want to make a lot of friends through the whole semester, so just call me Alex and give me a lot of questions.
Thank you. And then 이수민.
Hello everyone, my name is Min Lee. My major is finance, and I'm in third grade. I'm afraid that I'm not good at English, so I think I should do much effort. I live in Yongsan, near Itaewon. Nice to meet you.
for exchange students, Itaewon is another nice area to hang around. So you can give them your call number, phone number, so you can contact him and then ask around the good places in hot places in Itaewon. Yeah. And then Kim Kyung-eun. 잠깐 경영학과 하면 전국 학점 인정은 어떻게 되는 거죠? 안 될 걸? 드랍해야겠네. 어떻게? So please check the administrative officer. Yeah. It is very likely that this class is not accepted as your major. Yeah. If you are not from finance department. And then 조현정. Wow. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. I know it is likely to be a political comment, but still I'm happy about that. Yeah. And then Rachel. So Rachel is your last name or first name? First name. Okay, Rachel. Yeah.
Hello everybody, my name is Rachel. I'm from the Netherlands. I live in Amsterdam, born and raised. This is actually my second time attending a university because I was in Turkey for summer school, but only for a month. But I like it very much, and that's why I came back to Nederland. And nice to meet you all.
Yes, welcome back. Yeah. Great. Yeah. And then Kim. Yeah. So Kim is your first name. Can I call you Kim or? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And Angelica.
Hello everyone, my name is Angelica Gessler. I'm from Germany, from the very south of Germany, near the border to Austria, maybe you know it. And this is the first time I left Europe, so it's a very great adventure for me, and I'm glad to have the chance to study here in Amiens, and I'm glad to meet you all. Yeah, and I hope we have a good time together.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So please have a nice time in Seoul. Okay. Yeah. And then Kevin.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kevin Sutherson. I was born in Germany, in a city close to Hanover. When I was 5, we moved to a village next to Munich. 5 years later, we moved to a village next to Stuttgart. 5 years later, we moved back to Bielefeld. And 4 years later, we moved to Amsterdam. And in Amsterdam, I moved 4 times. So time was moving right now. But I chose this class because after the semester, I'm going to do an internship in audit company, actually called Ernst & Young. Maybe you've heard of it before. It's the fourth biggest audit company in the world. And so hope I can gain some more skills here to do the internship.
So you will work in E&Y during the summer?
Yes.
Okay. Great. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And then Heiko. Yeah. Heiko or Heiko? Heiko. Okay.
Hello everybody, my name is Heiko. I'm from Germany. I study there International Industrial Management. It's my first time in Korea. I've been here for 3 weeks. I made a lot of sightseeing before university started. And it's a nice city and I hope to learn more about Korea.
Okay, thank you. And Laura?
Hello, my name is Laura. I'm an exchange student from Bucharest, Romania. I'm here for 1 semester. It is my first time here in Asia, and I'm looking forward to this exchange and to this class, and it is a pleasure to meet you all.
Thank you. So, yeah. Oh yes. Okay, please. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Kyungjin Hong. You can just call me Kyung. I study in financial management now, and I stayed in Germany for a while, from 2013 August until when is it? 2014 August. So, 1 year, approximately. And there I got to know many things about Germany and met a lot of German people. And I travel a lot, and I had a really good time there. And the motto of my life is "Que sera, sera." I think future is unclear, and I don't know where I will stay or what I will work in the future. So I like uncertainty. Yeah, I'm so happy to meet you all, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Great. So you are born to be a financial economist, basically, because you like uncertainty. Finance is all about uncertainty. Without uncertainty, there is no finance. So I think you chose very optimal, correct, major. Yeah. Okay. So our class is very international and global class. Wow, it's very exciting, right? So anyway, I am happy to meet you all, and let's make this class interesting and exciting. Okay, thank you very much, and see you this Friday.